Hello, I am here to do a quick review on the new Fortune Oracle deck. This is a new Oracle deck by Sharina Starr, who is a well-known and established intuitive tarot reader and I believe psychic. I think she is Australian. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But she is well known for her work throughout the world, and she is featured on her own show and has been featured many, many, many times on other people's shows. And she came out with this Fortune Oracle deck. I believe it was announced on Amazon several months ago. I stumbled up upon it just by sheer accident because I do like doing my own tarot readings and oracle readings, and I tend to check out what is coming out in the near future. And so Amazon suggested this one to me, and immediately the aesthetic of this deck absolutely grabbed me. I'm a sucker for this type of design, and I love these hands. I know this design with these hands has been seen on logos, has been featured on t-shirts and the like, and I just really liked what this deck, the aesthetic of this deck has. And this is the back of it. There are some descriptions on the listing of a few of what the cards mean, but this is all I had to see. It just really grabbed me, and I'm a fan of Rockpool Publishing decks. They are very well known for their for the publishing of divination tools such as oracle decks and tarot decks, and something about the aesthetic of these cards, or the design of them, really just grabbed me. And it's supposed to come out sometime in early December, but it is November 7th. And because I pre-ordered it so early, Amazon sent it to me today. And I'm so excited to get it because I have a feeling I'm really going to enjoy this deck. So this is 36 cards. There is a guidebook, and we will be taking a look inside. And this is the booklet. The inside does have a really pretty image of what seems to be a sun, which is always a positive design, always a positive image. And this is the booklet itself, illustrated by Richard Crooks. Kudos to him because this is just gorgeous. I really like this. Even the little details with looks like little moons, or like little moons in the orbit of these planets. And this would be the booklet. This is right up my alley aesthetically. I just really like this. Rockpool Publishing. There's an introduction, how to use the cards, which of course is handy, and then the guidebook takes you into what each card means, what it represents, and different ways that this can be read depending on, I guess, how you choose to utilize it, whether it be for career readings or love readings, relationship readings, kind of self-improvement readings. And then here we have the actual author, Sharina Starr, a dynamic motivational speaker, author, marriage celebrant, feng shui consultant, grief counselor, young adult mentor, and private investigator who brings her special brand of fun to any occasion. Yep. A celebrated intuitive, she began her radio career with a guest spot on Stan Zemanek's program in 1995 and went on to host her own show, Sharina's Encounters, from 1995 to 2018. So yes, this would be her. And this is so cool. Little place here for notes, which is always handy. And now let's get to the good stuff. So inside here we have the actual deck, which is kept together by your sort of standard paper here, white paper. You can kind of slip this off, which is really nice because sometimes you never know. Maybe you might want to return it for whatever reason, and you can just kind of slip this back on. It's not on too tight which I prefer. We got the little standard rock pool publishing card, downloading oracle cards and whatnot. But let's get here to the meat and bones. And this is the actual deck itself. The outside has this gorgeous, gorgeous silver lining, the silver gilded lining, which I'm a fan of these gilded linings. They kind of suck when they're kind of cheaply made. But these seem to be really good. They feel nice. They're not really peeling off on my skin or anything like that. And this would be the back side of the deck. It's just so cute. And I will go through these cards, try not to be too slow, but just so that you can have an idea of what this deck contains. So we'll start off with number 1, abundance. Number 2, angel. Number 3, beware. Number 4, birth. Number 5, celebrations. Number 6, chariot, which I'm a fan of this as a Cancer. Number 7, cracker. Number 8, dragonfly. Number 9, eagle. Number 10, fire. Number 11, flowers. Number 12, fool. Number 13, goals. Number 14, judgment. Number 15, key. Number 16, lion. Number 17, love. This is a really pretty card. I really like this. You have the writing in the background and everything. Pretty card. Number 18, lovers. Number 19, luck. Number 20, marriage. Number 21, moon. Number 22, mountain. Number 23, owl. Number 24, patience. And this card is actually the image that I saw that made me want to purchase it, or to pre-order it rather. It just looked, I don't know, I'm very attracted to color theory, color imagery, and or rather color therapy. And something about this image just really grabbed me. It is one of the images featured in that listing, at least in its pre-order state. And I just said, ooh, I need to check this one out. Very pretty image of an hourglass. Number 24, patience, in case I didn't say it. Number 25, phoenix. Great representation. Number 26, plane. Nice. Number 27, proposal. It's great for business or romance. Number 28, snake. Number 29, Star. Number 30, Sun. Great. Number 31, Thorns. Number 32, Transformation. What's an oracle deck without a transformation card? Number 33, Unicorn. Number 34, Unity. Number 35, Wish. And finally, number 36, the last card in the deck, World. And I couldn't think of a better way to kind of end this in terms of the order. Great card, the World card always. And that is it for this deck. Again, it's a gorgeous deck, and I love the representation. I like the variety, more importantly. Design aside, the variety of what is represented here in the cards. I can see myself doing so many different types of readings. And I'm sure that in the months to come, you're going to be seeing these cards featured on a lot of different tarot readers channels. I love that I have this in my collection now, and you know, in terms of the quality of the cards themselves, they have a little bit more of a papery feel. You know how some card decks tend to feel like very glossy, almost to the point of like too glossy. You know, there's pros and cons to that. The glossier they are, the better protected they are against the elements. But then there's also the problem of when you're trying to shuffle them, sometimes they can be too stiff. I mean, there's one tarot deck that I have that just, I cannot get those things to bend for the life of me. And I have very small hands, so it's kind of difficult for me to use certain decks. So I tend to stick to smaller decks. I only make some exceptions, like for the Angel Wisdom deck, for example. It's kind of big for my hands, but I just love the cards themselves, the representation, the imagery, the messages. So I kind of stick it out using them. But these are very, very flexible. But I can see that if you are a little too rough with them, with time, they could potentially break down a little bit easier, I think. But for me, this is just fine. This is just fine. And I'm a sucker for the imagery. Just the imagery and the messaging alone, for me, it is just fine. But yeah, I would not want to go around accidentally spilling something, or like keeping liquids or things that might potentially spill around these, just in case. There's a light gloss on them, but you know, if I were to stick my fingernail in here, it would definitely mark. So you know, might want to keep that in mind. I know some people are a little bit picky about how the cards feel and all that type of thing. But all in all, personally, I give these a 10 out of 10. I really, really, really love these cards, and I cannot wait to use them. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this review and give these oracle cards a try. Blessings to you.